I'm Nicolas, the creator and designer of the BBQ Croc 3-in-1 barbecue tool. Why the BBQ Croc? For over 22 years, I've been creating and testing recipes daily, which many of them were barbecue recipes. And I was not at all satisfied with the tools that were available for me to grill out there. Either they were too small, my hands would get burned when I would go over the grill, too flimsy, wouldn't connect properly, I'd drop half of the things I would grab on the grill, or just too heavy. Heavy stainless steel, it would be a workout by itself to just work them. Another issue I had is that I'd have to switch back and forth from spatula to tongs. If I'm flipping my burgers and my fish steak and then I go back to my hot dogs, I gotta switch tool, which is really not efficient when you're working the grill. So I went out there and I looked and looked and looked for the perfect barbecue tool, but I just couldn't find it. So it was up to me to create and design the best tool out there, and thus the journey began. While visiting South Africa in 2007, where they really know how to braai just like Americans, I discovered a primitive barbecue tool that had two attributes I was looking for in a tool: length and lightness. Made of aluminum, this tool was going to be my starting point to my new BBQ Croc. So until 2015, I played around with it, did some prototypes, had some fun into going further into developing something that was different. And in 2015, I hired an industrial designer who helped me create and put together the tool as we know it today, which is the BBQ Croc. The challenge that we had with the designer was to create a tool that was a dual purpose tool. So it had to be a spatula and it had to be a pair of tongs, because the tongs is what we use most of the time, 80% of the time when we grill. So what we did is that we created a dual spatula. Now if you look at our tool, you'll see that it's exactly the same width on both ends. So we measured different lengths, so 2 inches, 2.5, 3 inches, 1.5, and we came up with 1 3/4 inches, which was the optimal width that you wanted to have in order to flip a burger or a fish steak or anything that needed flipping, and yet keep the ease of the tongs, which is about 80% of what people use all the time. So once we had done that, the only thing that was left to do was to work on the handle. So what we did to make the handle extremely comfortable is that we added a texturized, comfortable finish to it, heat resistant, that would also englobe your hand and make it comfortable in every way, permitting you to work the grill even more effectively. So the incorporation of grill cleaners was the last stage in producing the greatest barbecue tool on the market. People needed to be able to clean their grill bars without using those disgusting brushes that all the bristles are worn out every time. You always want to throw it out, but you keep using it. It's completely dirty and bristles can break off and go off in your food. Bye-bye. So what we decided to do was to incorporate 2 grooves at the end of the one spatulas here. And we went out and measured about 9 to 10 manufacturers of barbecue grills, and we established the optimal width of these 2 grooves and the interstice so they would fit about 90% of all grills out there. We made them very sharp so they would clean very well, and you could angle it so you could go on the sides of the grill bars also. And you can imagine that every time you use this cleaner here, it's always clean because you clean it after every use, compared to other brushes which are extremely dirty on a permanent basis. So by incorporating those 2 little grooves in our BBQ Croc, we had finished our great work and established the best 3-in-1 barbecue tool on the market. Try it, BBQ Croc, the only tool you'll need. 3 tools in 1, flips, grabs, and cleans. Dual spatula locking system, total grilling control. Extra long, over 18 inches to protect your hands from the heat all the time. Extra light, only 7 ounces. Rust proof and dishwasher safe. Safe, clean, and efficient way to clean the grill. Great gift idea for your father, your father-in-law, your husband, or your brother, or your sister. BBQ Croc, the only tool you'll need.